Welcome back, everybody, into our third and final map. It is going to be Vertigo. It is going to be the 9th round. And Anonymo, as we just seen, win it. Myself and Searman will be bringing you the action. And we are jumping into our third and final map between Anonymo and Sangal Esports. It is Elimination Day. It is the last day for one of these two teams. Who will it be to progress forward into the final day of Friday to have a chance of still making it through to the main stage, or excuse me, to the playoffs? And who will be going home, we'll find out right here.
Both teams get a chance to do something here, and after the shanking session that we witnessed there, of course, Anonymo win it, and we'll be starting on the CT side. The more favored side, some would say, and this early B aggression already going to give them the info that it's going to be something toward A. Kyler going to be transmitting this information and going for a flank as well, but the Sangal Esports boys, with all that utility on two players, will be heading toward ramp and executing shortly, it seems. Gotta be careful about this flank, but Major does hold it.
Oh, Major coming in hot, finds Kyler, is already on Minio as well, trying to perhaps flush him out or at least hold him in position. And here comes Sangal. They will pour onto A site like a flood, and they're going in hot. Innocent, close range, supported by K and by Snacks, but they have no vision. The smokes are up, and here comes the commitment. Oh, they can't hit the bomb planter, excuse me. And it's passed. It goes hard aggro. Passers. Is it going to be some Brazzers moments? No. No explicit content just yet, but he will fall in the end.
Bomb getting defused now, and it looks like it was denied by the terrorist side, but Snacks finding another kill should give them another chance to have a crack at it. K, meanwhile, trying to protect his teammates, not doing a great job as they do fall, and the defuse is no closer to getting done. This isn't Valorant. You can't just do half a bomb defuse, of course, and this is going to be a 1v1 in the end with the bomb so far gone. K has no chance but to go for the extra money. He would have secured that kill, but it does not even go his way. Engine still survives and will be taking everything he had into the next round. Oh boy, Sangal, they win the first one. The Turks starting out on the front foot here.
Well, you know what they say. First right in front, left in front, and then just keep on moving one by the other. They win the pistol, which is a nice change for a difference. Remember, they lost all 4 pistols on map 1 and 2. And interestingly enough, they still won Nuke afterwards, 16-13. Unfortunately, Inferno, a little bit of a different beast. They literally didn't get a single round on Inferno. That's the sad part. But it is going to be a force buy. Scout on K. We've got Deagles out as well. Oh, okie nice shot coming out. Well done, well done.
Yeah, some early damage done to the Sangal boys, losing a player, and yet another one. Snacks up close, finds Emord. The rest of the terrorists now scrambling to even out the position, but some major damage happening to Major himself is going to be leading them into a 3v4 situation. Still at an advantage, given that they have the better equipment to deal with these counter-terrorists. Of course, no helmet on Snacks or Kyler is going to be making these Galils into budget AKs in some way. The push forward does happen, but Snacks takes another head off.
Oh, Snacks, he's very accurate, very deadly, and Sangal Esports perhaps underestimating how quick these things can get out of hand, especially with those Deagles in play, and we already see the second player joining the fray here. The A defense is going to be reinforced. Minio and Kyler, they both have Kevlar's Deagles out, and this is going to be extremely difficult for Sangal. It's a 2-on-2 with low HP. Together, Sangal players have 57 HP, which means 1 bullet for each should suffice. They're going to make their way towards B. Fair enough. Though I'd imagine...
Yeah, Kyler will be making his way over here already, so he does have the cross to the site. A well-placed headshot will deny the bomb plant and make this a 2v1. It's not that it needs to be a headshot, however. Both of these players are low, and Kyler finds both. Quick succession, easy peasy lemon squeezy, say Anonymo, as they find their first round and deny the early economy control from Sangal. No pistol conversion here.
That's pretty much what I was kind of, expecting to see. As soon as we saw the 2v2, I was like, well, damn it, guys. You had everything going for yourself, and then you lose this second round like that. That's not nice. Unfortunately for Sangal.
Anonymo, so like it was kind of their prerogative to make the best out of that situation. Really good stuff coming out of Snacks as well on that.
I mean, true,
area.
true, but again, Sangal knew what they were going up against, right? That's, I think, the one way we can kind of lay the groundwork. Sangal knew this was going to be a force buy. It's not like they never faced it before, and it's not like they don't know that Anonymo always force on these second rounds. It's more of a surprise how they handled it, and Sangal, unfortunately, just weren't too well scripted. In any case, let's see if this is going to be better, as it is a B attempt. All 5 players grouping up to take the B control. Let's see if they can successfully do so. Ooh, already, Kyler.
Yeah. He's not going to be able to find this without getting exposed to other terrorists, as he does actually find a way into cover, and help from Mino does actually make it so that the terrorists are in a losing position here, as well as this push from Innocent. The smoke off toward the ramp entrance will be devastating for the terrorists, as their best plan of action is to just push the smoke, lose a player. Sure, they still have Engine left alive, but on 9 HP and the bomb on his back doesn't guarantee a round whatsoever. A little bit of a fake push toward A does make him sort of more poised to get these kills from the back, but still 2 players waiting for him will dispose of him immediately.
Let's see where this one takes us, as it's another eco. Anonymo should be able to get a 3-0 flying start. And of course, flying colors for Anonymo, the fact that they are able to get this early of a bird, or early bird of a beginning. Should be noted that Sangal Esports, they had a very difficult time on Inferno. I mean, I know I've said it time and time again, and I'll keep saying it. It's their map pick, and they lost it 16-5. They got 5 rounds as the CTs. That's it. That's the majority. That's all they got. That's how bad it was. And you can't make that up. You can't deny the fact that it didn't look like they were even half prepared for that engagement or for that map. And I have my doubts for Vertigo as well, and with good reason. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if, maybe the difference comes on the gun round.
Anonymo have won against Pact and Godsent in March on this very map, so definitely something they can take with them here, right? Sangal not exactly on the same tier as those other 2. Well, on the same tier, basically, as those other 2 teams, right? So,
yeah,
bit of a good case study to look at. But looking at their Vertigo, they have won it against Augo, lost it against Sprout in alternate attacks, won against Nexus and Project X, but most of those games, they were in February, so not really having played it that much in March. We'll see how this goes. It is, of course, April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day, boys. I hope you enjoyed the internet being completely useless for an entire day.
Oh, well, the internet being a big troll for the entire day, yeah, basically.
Can take nothing, you can see. I hope all the players are doing the hilarious "I'm going to Valorant" joke. That's gonna get real original real quick.
I mean, it's already not original as it is, so yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely. Let's just forget about it. In either case, as we do see, it's going to be okay. Major, nice little spray. Gets himself snacks. Now, the return there doesn't come, unfortunately, for the side of Sangal. Oh, excuse me, Anonymo. And they will pull back into a very defensive setup. K on middle. He's about to run into the crosshairs of Major.
Through the
as
smoke.
A second player falls.
Just
and even
nothing.
through the smoke, yeah.
Just not a very good play there, really. Don't know why he needed that kind of aggression. I guess he was desperate for a flank of some kind, but definitely need to be careful about players being there when there's everyone alive. You know they're going to be spread out a little bit, as the terrorists, of course, do have the winning position here. Just have to make that bomb go toward either bomb site, and it looks like A is on the menu for now, and that's exactly where the CTs will be congregating as well. Emor, however, deletes Innocent. Both players very good in previous showings. Let's see if they can repeat their performance here on Vertigo, but of course, Kyler not going to be able to do much here. Just sole CT waiting to get killed. Takes one with him. That's going to be it. Sangal on 2.
Yeah, Sangal doing a splendid job right now. Not gonna lie. Like
print screen button, guys. Get it ready.
Yeah, get ready.
Skin
Get
Baron
ready.
giveaway in 3, 2, 1. Type. This is the
And
code you
remember,
gotta give him.
you have to open up your Skin Baron account. Yeah. Skin Baron account. Go under account settings and find promo code or something of the like where you can insert this code and you can get a free skin from it, I believe. In any case, 3-2 Sangal Esports. They find themselves with the second round. It's far from being done. It's far from being perfect, but at least they open up with a little bit of a chance for themselves, whilst Anonymo fully reinvest. Oh, love this boost. Let's see if it gets them anything, though. Minio, he's the first man to peek out. And, oh, look at this in cement. A player waiting as well. This is going to be lovely. Minio, though, doesn't even need to boost over a yellow to see and get the frag. And a perfect starting point for the side of Anonymo. And a second fun. Oh, God, that is innocent. How does he get a second there so easily?
Not sure how. Snacks, however, stuck behind the cement bags. Not really anywhere he can go. That grenade not gonna be knocking down to 46 HP, and the rest of the take is a little bit in shovels because, well, Minio, you just found Major. That's gonna leave two terrorists completely on opposite sides of the map here, as Paz will be making his way toward the B bomb site, and well, his buddy just died there, so not sure what he's going to be finding there. Presumably his death. And that's going to be a fourth for Anonymo, most likely. Let's see how many Paz can take with him to the grave.
Well, the answer is 0. 0-0, as the Italians would say. Unfortunately for Sangal, they win a round, they lose a round. And with that being said, Sangal find themselves in a bit of a precarious spot. They don't really have much of an answer, we could say here, to the aggression and to the success of Anonymo. The 2 rounds they got, well, one of them was perhaps a little bit of a lucky break. The first one was the pistol, which makes things a little bit worse since, you know, they win the pistol, but they lose the second round and they just keep on losing afterwards. That certainly doesn't give you too much of a boost of confidence. In either case, we are seeing a timeout being called. The first one of its kind here for Sangal, as they start discussing the potentials and the ramifications of their mistakes.
Why does the wall sign say no tank tops or shorts?
Because this is a work area, sir. This is a professional work area. You must be well equipped and well prepared to not distract your co-workers unnecessarily, you know?
Oh yeah,
in case
by dressing provocatively in the workplace. I get it.
Exactly. No provocation, no dressing. You know, no dressing.
No
too
asking
much.
for it, basically.
No. Oh, what? Oh wow, that's. Can we get a check in here, please? No.
Relog Media HR. Hello.
Hello. Would like to report hate crime? No, joking, of course. In any case, it is going to be again AK's out. Galil. We have P250 on engine. Sangal have reinvested everything they have, of course, as it would make sense to do so. Though the question in everybody's mind should still be, and still probably is it going to be enough? Is it going to be a third round here for Sangal and a potential for comeback to, 4-4, tying it up, bringing it back home? Or is this already kind of half done, Anonymo maybe running away with this early result in this one round?
All remains to be seen, as the push toward ramp should be coming in. All 5 terrorists in one place. Innocent with a great jump peek for information will be spotting them out. A flash out to help out K, and the double kill does not happen on his end. Innocent does help out, however, getting the advantage for the CTs, and now he's stuck behind these cement bags. Takes one with him, however, so job done on ramp. Only 2 Sangal players remain as they have to push toward a bomb site, but going back toward B is a little bit of a missed opportunity at this point. Not sure what they're going to be able to do. Short is also occupied by Snacks, and he needed to get that kill, but Paz dispatches of him, leaving us in a 2v2. They know about one of the players' positions, and they most likely know about both now. Tyler's still ducking and weaving on site, hoping to find a kill. He does. The second should be coming in shortly as Paz is forced to push forward. A 1v2 situation.
Oh, Paz, but he can't win it.
He can't win it from the other guy, but no, it doesn't get it done in the end.
It's unfortunate. Minio will take him down 5-2 as Paz has denied his chance of a potential victory. And there we have it, folks. That is going to be a very decisive round victory for Anonymo. Not only do they take the lead with this, but they kind of confirm what we were fearing and what probably the audience is thinking in this case as to how quickly the odds can turn and how quickly the whole thing can shift in the favor of one or the other. But as we can see here, again, Deagles are out in force, and I'm eager to see if perhaps they will make a difference, though I wouldn't want to get my hopes up just yet.
Still remains to be seen what they can do, however. Just going for some kills, I assume. Toward B, if they're turning around, just like Kyler is right now, leaving his teammate on B stairs alone. Minio has to go huge here. Doesn't want to just give away the position and his gun for nothing. 2 kills is going to do it. Sangal side have found 2 so far, and a 3v3 situation is pretty good as far as ecos are concerned, right? An AK salvaged, and now 2v3 toward the A bomb site should be the round for Anonymous still, and the advantage in their court, as Innocent is doing his best to find some information. Information he does find, and Major with the fast push toward him.
Well, this is not yet fully decided to go one or the other way. There is still some room for mistakes. There is still some room for changes. Question is, what are we going to see? And are we going to see those set changes right now? As we have a little bit of a... No matter. A little bit of attempt. The plant at least happens, so there's that. But it actually does not. K denies it just in the nick of time. And unfortunately, the money for Sangal doesn't get that much better with this attempt. One would have believed that it would be possible for them to at least get that plant, but no.
Yeah, it would have secured some extra money for the coming rounds. Maybe given us an AWP to work with here. Not that you really want to be using that on T side of Vertigo anyway, but either way, we will be going in here as the Sangal boys, they're sticking together. They're going toward ramp. The default smoke blocking them off, and K spotting them out before the smoke blooms, finds the 2 as he sprays where he last remembered seeing those players. And now the short player, Emor, he had a lot to do there. He had to regain control for his side, and nothing of the sort will be happening today, ladies and gentlemen, as Sangal Esports are once again left in the dust with only 2 players left alive and an Anonymo on 4. Plenty of men to spread around and control the map as they please.
Yeah,
just one watching B, though, so still a bomb plan in the cards, perhaps.
It feels like it's a little bit too one-sided, isn't it? Like, Anonymo right now, they really are just dominating the playfield without too much of a challenge to their name, and it's not going well. Sangal, they're losing rounds they're supposed to win, or at least they're losing rounds where they were supposed to at least have a chance, but have none whatsoever. And the results are pretty much the same in every single state, in every single moment. And yeah, there it is. I mean, again, they take B, but already we have support coming in through CT. It's a little bit late, sure. It's a 4-on-2. It's not perfect. It's not bad either, and
I think we'll be happy with the bomb plant at this point. They were expecting 2 players to be on B, and they aren't. All ready for the retake as they push all the way through the smokes. But Paz in a 1v4 situation, what could he have possibly done there? A speedy 2K wouldn't have even gotten him the round, as the other 2 players would have dispatched of him quite easily. So yeah, the Polacks, they do get a 7th round, 7-2 being the scoreboard here, as Sangal do have enough money to reinvest into this one.
Well, Sangal definitely putting up another bit of a reinvestment. This spray by K, man, this spray was, like I said, it looks like Anonymo is just too good right now. They're on point, 7 rounds already. They really are tearing a new one on Sangal. And Logic Man Glass Cannon, it is going to be an investment that is, you know, going to be a little bit limited. Going to be a little bit on the offside of things, but we ain't done just yet. There could be still lifelines left for Sangal if they get at least some control going, but no, Paz. I mean, he drops dead. Emor refrags. Emor! Not good for a secondary, though the damage is quite severe and at least enables Sangal some bit of control to happen on towards the B-side stairway, though the interest of Sangal seems to be more towards A than anything else. And K here's the step down, or the jump down. and gets another free frag. And yeah, I don't know, man. Sangal really don't feel like a constructed team that knows what the hell they should be doing in this current instance.
For sure. How do you even come back into this? I mean, the A bomb
Exactly,
site, again, same as the previous round. The bomb site is ready for the taking, right? The CT's playing so far back. They want the T's to be able to get the bomb plant because they know the retake will be one of the easiest of their lives. Certainly no walk in the park, however, as there is still an AWP in play. After those smokes clear, that could be quite deadly. Ooh, and speaking of deadly, through the smoke, they do find the bomb planter. They do get answered upon by Emor, however, leaving them in a 2v3, so now this op really comes into play. Logic has to go huge from the sandbags area, but guess what? The cement is on fire. Emor is left in a 1v3.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Well
so clean.
Played from Anonymo.
So clean. So clean.
They let them have the bomb site and then just retake. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, they don't seem to be overly phased by losing the bomb site. This is something we've noticed also in Inferno, if you recall. Like, yeah, sure, Sangal won the round, but Anonymo would let go of the bomb site, then attempt the retake, and for the majority of the times, they would be successful. Now, obviously not always, since, you know, resulting the loss of Inferno, but on Nuke, not Inferno. But on Inferno itself, it was well thought out how Anonymo can make it work with even losing those sites. In any case, it is another gun round, and Sangal Esports, they desperately need to have an entry. Minio, the frag on Engine, as Engine gets first. The entry on Minio. Emor does return, at least it's a 3-on-3, and this is not yet all over. There is a lifeline still left. Although that lifeline, in literal seconds of the same time I say it, it's gone. Like, Cinnamon, how is this possible? How is it possible that Sangal lose two players within a blink of an eye of each other, and there's not even a tag of damage?
Forward, trying to take a forward position where there was an op on the angle. Snacks just way too quick on the trigger, and K doing his work as usual, right? Really good defense for this A bomb site. We all remember that spray through the smoke that he got earlier. It's just a sequence of plays like that really does help out, and, well, Paz in a 1v3, what can you really do, right? They're not going to be giving up the bomb site this time. They know they can get rid of this player without even allowing him the opportunity to plant the bomb. As Paz takes down that Molotov, did some work, and the spray through the smoke does the rest. 9-2, Anonymo, a commanding lead. As Sangal, while they're allowed to get on those bomb sites, they're not allowed to go much further. Any further, in fact.
I mean, this timeout better be a well thought out one, and that they better come up with a few solutions. Otherwise, we will be looking down a better barrel of another very one-sided map, as we saw it on Inferno. So we are seeing it here on Vertigo as well. If we continue down the manner down the manner we just ended up being. In any case, timeout is gone. Here comes the reinvestment and the chance, potentially chance, for the side of Sangal to at least bring it back a notch.
But again, this kind of a rush with Tech 9s, what can they possibly do? I guess middle will be the area where they want to go this time. Of course, Emor, the hero AK, has been brought out. We'll be seeing if he can do anything with that. Looks like he's going to be baiting his teammates. The Tech 9s go first, and then he can spray down whoever should dare to kill them, although all that utility should probably be used up before they die for a greater cause than themselves. Either way, two Molotovs land, probably denying them access here, but Engine, he doesn't care about volleys. He just pushes on through, gets the kill. There's still two players on B, however. Innocent finds 3. A huge round from him, and this is going to be Sangal in a 2v3 yet again with no bomb site in sight. Over, they are shutting them down.
Yeah, they are, and they're not giving them a single chance of opportunity to at least return a round or two. And I mean, Innocent, the fact that he gets an ace in this round, the fact that he literally demolishes Sangal tells you that, of course, Anonymo are hungry for the win right now, right here. In any position, in any sense of the word, no matter how you want to spin this, it's looking perfect for Anonymo, and that's a fact.
Yeah, Minho, Innocent, and K just really showing up here. 12, 16, and 15 kills, respectively. Sangal boys, they really got to be watching out for those guys, as a very deep and early smoke comes into B, gives them the control they need to stack toward A, and stack they will need to, as they already lose Snacks. Innocent answers onto Logic, who killed him, but still, very many terrorists here on ramp, and that's another trade. I don't think this favors Anonymo at all.
Absolutely not. It does not. Amor, he'll find himself a frag and, well, be brought down to 1 HP, so it's not, it's not perfect, obviously. It's not the end of the line as well, as we do see Minho and Kyler still alive, and even though Anonymo are not favored for the round itself, I wouldn't be surprised if they still bring something out of it. As currently, Kyler with the nade ties the score back to 2-2, or ties the numbers, and we are still in a bit of a weird third moment here, as Anonymo will lose B at least, and finally another retake coming out.
Yeah,
most
they're
likely
really going ham on these retakes. They must really like to do those, but a single flash only this time to help them out, and that's going to get this bet straight away. Kyler does not peek toward 2 players at once. That would have been a misplay, as the Molotov does force him back. Onto a different angle, though, not necessarily a bad thing. Major does go down, and Paz, well, he tries to reposition onto the side, of course, does get found out by the flank. Fantastic plays here, as Anonymo really seem to be having these retakes practiced up. They must have been playing that new game mode, as the 11th round will be coming in here, and Sangal running out of opportunities. Just 2 more rounds here to do something on the first half before you go CT.
before things really go a little bit poorly for Sangal, or too poorly. And I mean, they're already going very bad as it is. Surely they are not going to allow this to swing too much out of proportion. As I mean, a brief tactical timeout to discuss once again the position of Sangal and the position of Anonymo. Let's see where this is leading us to. As again, full buy. Oh man, I mean, does it even matter, full buy or no buy? It feels like it's all the same with one or the other. But a nice little boost by Paz, as he is allowed to get an entry for free. And that will perhaps be the one ticket and the one way back into this round for the side of Sangal. And, well, God knows they desperately need it, given what we are seeing here.
Absolutely. Mid presence coming in from the CTs, so the Ts can't really get any kind of map control there, as ramp seems to be the only part of the map that matters to them currently. We'll be pushing on up through. No real fight against them, as Innocent has already lost his life trying to get something done there, as I believe Minho, he just did a fake jump towards shorts just to make them think like there's a boost incoming. So they're going to have to waste utility and time and men, of course, with their attention on that fake boost. Very well played from the side of Minho to have the presence of mind to do that. Been performing spectacularly for his side so far. Let's see if he can continue it with 4 players coming directly toward him on that ramp area. From the back, K, he's found him, and he didn't really kill anyone, but he did enough. He lit a fire under their butts to push on forward, and Minho, he can't hold the sight. It was his time.
Yeah, it was his opportunity. Unfortunately, he has lost it, and now it's a 4-on-3 after plant. Hopefully, this time around, Sangal can hold this. Otherwise, they are going to be in dire trouble. And as we do see, it is going to be an attempt coming out from CTs, all 3 in CT spawn, of course. All 3 coming from the same position. Hopefully, it will be enough.
But in the Molotov, Imor tries to equalize the situation, doesn't succeed. The plant has been defused, and Kyler, he's still going for it. The smoke just the right time dissipates to give the terrorist a chance to kill him, unperturbed by that smoke. And yes, Sangal, they do find a 3rd round finally after all of this time. Anonymo do not get around, but they will still have a bye here into this last round, and hopefully give the Turks another run for their money.
Well, I mean, they're already giving them a run for their life, not just their money. So in this case, I'd expect them to maybe take it down a notch. They're definitely risking a lot here. with the aggression we're seeing. But on the other hand, why not? It's 11-3. Why wouldn't they be taking this to their own, to their own heart's content? Why wouldn't they be a little bit more aggressive and try to find early control? Since it would make sense, it would make a logical approach to be here. So entry though, Sangal do get themselves the first, so that's a nice little start, nice little beginning.
Now let's see how it continues past the beginning stages. One player is going to be holding at yellow already. Snacks doesn't favor his position there at all, and the smoke has a little bit of a gap in it, so that's going to be preoccupying that terrorist for a while now. As the T's, well, they're starting to think about the long term here, and it looks like ramp is going to be the place they're going to be executing from. Plenty of smokes, plenty of flashes. We'll be forcing those CTs in those very forward positions to look away, or at least get blinded should the flashes succeed. Snacks on short going to be holding up close, and the terrorists should be coming in now. Innocent on the edge of the smoke has to find the kills. Does to go huge, but doesn't. Major just finds him, but K refrags, and
Snacks
so
the
does
cross.
Snacks. He springs
The
into
fact
action.
that he's holding the cross, and Minion K and Snacks together. A wombo combo, Anonymo.
Love this setup, man. He was just one guy on the edge of that smoke toward the back to draw the attention from the terrorists away, and then the other two just spring into action. Snacks from short with the AWP does his thing, and that's about everything you need, right? The meat grinder was set up, and a little bit of bait just outside of reach.
I mean, the fact that he is on short, with the op Snacks, that is, it's already amazing that he's risking so much in that position, right? But the fact that then, as you said, the bait and switch is set, and Anonymo are comfortably positioned, even after having a disadvantage in their spot, it's quite crazy and quite out of tune here. A bit of a problem, really, for the side of Sangal. I mean, 3 rounds? Sure, it's something, but is it really going to be enough? Is it really enough? Is, I think, the most important question. And we are seeing the second half, second pistol. Vital that Sangal win the pistol themselves, or they are going to be as good as gone.
Absolutely. And hopefully Logic Man can find his form once again. Not that many kills going his way in the first half. Only 3. Let's see if he can get these numbers a little bit higher. Them's rookie numbers, as they say. Push toward B seems to be the plan here, as Minio will be making some noise, and very good noise. Usually gets a kill. And now the terrorists, they're ready to spring into action. All the way from short, K, 2 dabbing players, not going to be good for headshots, not for a while. Does find them in the long run, that's all that matters. And only 2 players left here for the Sangal side to hold off this push. The T's in the driver's seat for sure, as the bomb will be going down, but the player still needs to cross away. That's when Innocent comes in. The P250, the long-range angle, held and spammed, and K goes to safety.
It's time to find out if Logicman and Paz can get this done. They have no kit currently available. I don't see anybody having a kit lying around, but luckily Paz will hit that shot. He has more than enough time at the end. And it is going to be the pistol round to the side of Anonymo, Sangal Esports. They saved themselves a lot of headache, and they will pick up their second pistol. Funny enough, they lose all 4 pistols on the first 2 maps, and luckily enough, they win both pistols here in this second one, as they were vital for their survival, really, of the game itself.
Yeah. But is it too little, too late at that point, right? Sure, Pazers goes huge there toward the end, but...
Yeah.
4 points on the board. If the Polacks manage to win this one, if Anonymo managed to get the better of their enemies with their better equipment here, it's not going to matter that Paz got that 2K and defused the bomb, right? He's still going to be in this round with an MP9 in his hands, and his comrades aren't that much better off. So with the terrorists already congregating here toward the A side, these CTs are going to have to either get early entries or just to do the strat from the previous half, which was letting them take the site and then retake later with some good nade lineups. But looks like they're still trying to get them as they push on up. Snacks watching the back.
And let's see where this is going to lead us to. Snacks right now, of course, going to be the point of their flank hold, whilst on towards T-base. It's Innocent actually with a deagle, just holding on, making sure that nothing goes awry too quickly behind their backs, behind their 6 block. And as we can see right now, Amor and Major, nice little combo there, peeking together through ramp, and they will find 2 frags for free.
Very
so
good.
they open up nicely, and they allow the control to be ceded into the hands of Sangal. And, well, desperate victory required in this case for Sangal, if we're honest.
Yeah, but not out of the woods yet. Just one player
Nope,
holding
not
on
even
B
close.
and K. He's made some noise, so Logic, he's going to be telling that to his teammates. No rotation triggered off the back of it, however, as the terrorists, with 20 seconds remaining, are they even going to be going for this? Yes, they are, and now the CTs, they're starting to rotate. Logic Man still in the danger position here. Danger fall hazard, not going to be following those instructions here, as Logic Man up close does find one, and engine chimes in as well, but too much presence from the CTs on site is going to be overwhelming for the Polacks, as they will be surrendering yet another round. And on this half, they will have to give the 6th also to the Turks, as the money is not that good in the terrorist camp.
Little bit rusty. That's a fact. As he said, they're going to have to go for an eco. Of course, understandable. We should be expecting a 5-man choo-choo train.
Yeah, where's this
And that's
night
what we're
stack gonna
seeing.
go, though? To the edge, like towards the sandbags
cement.
area? Ooh,
I
no,
would expect
towards
cement,
short,
but no, they actually they nade short. Fair enough. I mean, it's not a bad idea to go nade short, but you want to be careful. You want to make sure that you at least hit one player. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit a single one. Major does drop dead, but that is 6 rounds. Factor of 2 now difference. That's, I'm going to keep using that. I'm stealing that one. Okay, Sangal. I believe. I honestly believe.
The ball's in their court, right? Logic Man has his AWP. Everyone else has whatever they want, even salvaged AKs from the terrorist side in their hands somehow, as Anonymo fully equipped themselves. No snipers, of course, will be able to give them a run for their money in this one. Just going to be a lot of A presence for now. 3 players there toward ramp, but no forward positions. Not going to be giving Emor any kills off the back of that one-way smoke, unless Snacks seems to push out, but I guess he'll be waiting for a different opportunity here. For now, the grenades from the terrorist side need to come in if they want to be pushing forward here, as there doesn't seem to be any kind of plan to go toward B for now, just a player to watch it. Two players, in fact, and they're already sort of sneaking on forward. Maybe
Look at this.
Trying to get the CTs to use up some of their utility before they really commit to a full push. The full send not coming through yet.
This could still go to Anonymo if they play this right, especially with Imor right behind this smoke. A single mistake from his side could cost them everything, and they will find him at the end. Unfortunately for the side of Sangal, they're the ones that take a bit of a beating, and that they shouldn't have. Of course, given what they're facing here. Let's see. Major, nice shot, nice shut down. Far from being done, though.
Yeah, the B-bomb side, a little bit of a scare here for the CT side, as they will be able to get a player onto air conditioning. Just gonna not really contest the bomb plant, however. He could have tried to kill the player as he transitioned onto the site. Instead, K is allowed to go up close while his buddy plants, and Snacks with the lineup finds it, just goes off the plant, gets the 2K, and that's going to be an Anonymo round. Right here, right now, Sangal, I thought they had that one, and I bet you thought you had the Skin Baron giveaway when you typed in the code, but probably some other guy did it before you. Either way, screenshot it, try your luck, go to Skin Bear in your account, type this in, maybe you'll get a skin, who knows?
Who knows, it's
I
possible.
mean, you will, but...
I mean, you will get it if you're fast enough. We should say that, when you're fast enough, you might be able to get it. Either way, a little bit of a clearance right now. And Sangal Esports, unfortunately, after getting the 3 rounds in a row, they are back to the losing variety of rounds. And Pass, though, will open up. Nice little start. Unfortunately, they still opened up with a bit of a lackluster beginning. They lost a player to begin with in the first place. And There's not really much you can do about that. As again, Anonymo looking like they want to go towards the A site, and they will be pushing out in force. The cross on short could be the game changer, though.
2 players on short now. Really a strong presence. The K completely decimates as Engine, he heard that bomb being planted and said, no, Snacks, you can't be doing that. This is our turf. And Logic Man finishes things off. K in a 1v2 was not really destined for greatness there, as the bomb should be getting defused here, and Sangal will pick up a 7th. For a while there, it looked like Anonymo had their number, right? It looked like they were going to be getting away with this one, but kills just don't go their way. The short presence not as strong as
wasn't meant to be,
expected, rather.
I mean, the advantage they got at the start really looked like it might be enough, but at the end it turned out to be, as you said, not enough and a little bit different than what we would have anticipated in a way. Doesn't phase Anonymo though. As we can see, they're gonna go into another rebuy. Well, not a full investment, of course. Hero AK coming out for one of the players. Generally, for the most part, we'll be seeing just a bit of a general investment from the side of Anonymo into those pesky little pistols and a few deagles and utilities overall. So the question again on everybody's mind is, how is this round gonna fare for Sangal? They desperately need to win this without a shadow of doubt. Unfortunately, they lose a player. The second one falls as well in a split second. It comes back to be exactly where we left off. Logic Man does return at least for the double, but he is still not out in a safe position, as there goes the frag.
Yeah, there you go. Innocent 1v2 now. That brawl for B certainly left him scarred, but surely not out of options, as he can still make his way toward A. And these CTs, they're going to be thinking that that's actually what he's doing right now. Still, no noise made by Innocent, so he might actually get them in this transition period, right? Between B and A, they have to go through CT, and if he looks at just the right angle, the right time, he might find them, but it looks like they will be finding him instead. Emor finds Innocent as he was looking away, of course, paranoid that there might be someone in connector. Didn't have the info that there were 2 on B stairs, as he will fall here. And this is quite a good CT side from this Turkish team here. Just a very perplexing map here, as both teams seem to be doing phenomenally on their CT side so far.
The funny thing is the comparison between CT and T in contrast to both Inferno and Nuke, right? Where both sides were lackluster on their CT side and really had issues. Whilst here, as you mentioned, like they're both playing so well as the CTs. It's a little bit wonky. Not gonna lie, it's definitely unexpected to say the very least.
Vertigo CT sided confirmed.
I mean, sure.
As the push.
It is a little bit at least, but in any case, well,
okay,
there we go.
Just
Minio
gets himself a second, and that's going to be the B bomb site wide open. So that's the entire round. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the 20-second here, as Anonymo will be getting this bomb down, and I don't expect Sangal
farming simulator.
I don't expect Sangal to repeat Anonymo's sort of record of taking bomb sites, right? Just not as effective here, because Snacks is in a forward position and finds the CTs in the transition right toward the bomb site. Just very well played situation from the Polish powerhouse of Snacks, as Mayor will be making things interesting here, but unfortunately not going to be finding that last one and finding himself in a 1v1. Not going to go his way today, as Anonymo are leading here with a significant advantage. The 14th round, the 16th almost within their grasp, as the Turks, I think they're going to be doing a tilt buy here over. They're desperate for rounds at this point.
I mean, it definitely feels like it, and that's what we are usually afraid of seeing. Tilt buys are the ones that kind of insinuate that the end is near, that the team is losing its confidence in itself, and thereafter any sort of chance of winning is already opening it up. Minio passes dropped, trying to push on forward. No such luck to find success, and this force buy finds zero success at all. A clean one for Anonymo, 15-8. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the cusp of securing a victory for Anonymo, whilst for Sangal it might be elimination, and well, it will be elimination if they do not win it right here. This is it. It's gonna take quite a few rounds in a row.
Best of 3, right? I mean,
it's a disappointing map from Sangal, that's for certain.
Yeah, and their CT side was looking so good, and then they just don't want to, keep believing and keep going and giving away map point for some more money. Instead, they give up map point for a bunch of
I'd
deagles
argue.
and, yeah.
I'd argue here that Inferno should have gone to Sangal. Like,
Yeah.
if they hadn't failed Inferno as much as they did, I could see Sangal winning this third and final map. But unfortunately, the way it went, you know, really they gave themselves no chance. In any case, nice opener by Major on the 8th. Well, on the specifically on the 23rd or 24th round now.
Yeah. Gonna be having some success, but the rest of his teammates will be able to do something. There you go, that's something. Emor, when those kills are needed most, he comes in big, finds 2 on the ramp, and now a 2v4 situation. Still more than doable, but not if they lose another one. Pass with the double. What a performance here from the Turkish side. Sangal, they just did the impossible. I swear, after the buy in the previous round, I was already, you know, getting ready to sign off here, peace out with this best of 3, as the Polacks would have probably taken it. But no, some very impressive deagle plays just come in at the right time and bail these Turks out of danger.
Let's
What
see
a
where this one is headed.
man.
Yeah, I mean, don't even mention it, brother. This is an amazing show of hand coming out from Anonymo. I mean, Sangal, they have a comeback here and there. They have a few rounds where they kind of make a comeback happen, but it doesn't look like it's going to be everlasting. Though great entry again, Emor this time, the man of the hour. I pointed out yesterday when we were talking about Sangal and Extremum how, you know, Emor is one of the more impactful players on the side of Sangal.
Yeah.
Right next to Engine. And then you already have Logic and Mayer. But let's see
what they can
perhaps
do here toward the B bomb side, huh? An
Yeah.
AWP on K isn't going to be too useful for the push itself, but maybe a wide peek from the stairs into the site is just what the doctor ordered of that player. Logic Man on the side of the corner does decide to fall on back. The mid control pretty strong. Engine holding his ground as the smoke does come through for the stairs, and now up close does Logic Man go. All the way to the danger sign, as he will be disregarding it completely. Hearing the scope of K, and K, he found a kill onto Engine. You could have prevented this, Logic. It was definitely within your grasp as the terrorists are, oh, okay, getting a kill with grenades now. Unexpected. 3v3, still pushing.
Oh, Emor! No, Emor!
Yeah,
no, his
the
flank
just doesn't work in Sangal.
He
That was your
needed
key into this round. That was what you needed to get. Now this B push, even if it happens, will you hold
really
it? 16
needed that
seconds though.
kill. Well, luckily no time, or at least not a lot of time, but unfortunately it doesn't make a difference. Paz in a 1-on-2 as in the end Major burns down. And it is Innocent and K to try and clutch this victory for their team. And let's see if that is going to be possible. Of course, they are in a perfect spot to do it, and indeed they will. Ladies and gentlemen,